All right, what's up? I've got a bunch of people were asking me to kind of give a rundown on my gear. So I thought I'd do like a little video. This is my first time trying to do something different, so I hope this works. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of take you through all my gear, what I use, and things like that, and just kind of talk you through what I got left to right, and should be fun. So first and foremost, I play Promark sticks. I use the Rebound 7A. I used to use the 5A, or was it 5B long for quite a while, so it's like another ½ inch longer, a lot thicker. But I switched to the 7A when I started working on the jazz stuff. And honestly, I think it actually, I don't know, I kind of like the tone I get out of the heads through the mics with this smaller stick actually. But, you know, I used bigger sticks for a long time. So using the 7A there, and then I've got all Evans heads on the kit. And so what I've done is I actually got this head from Paul Deathridge. He wanted me to try it. It's a UV1, which is kind of like a thicker single ply. I think a normal single ply is like 7 mil or something like that, and I believe this is a 10 mil. Don't quote me on that, but check it out. And I really like it. It's a UV1, and everything else on the kit is G2s, so 2 ply, 7 mil, so 14 mil around. And I just used these. I actually had a G2 for the snare, mainly because I just am going to play loud on this kit still, and I just want to make sure that I don't beat anything up. So let me take you through each of the drums, let you hear what they sound like real quick. So we got the snare. Pretty nice sound there. We got the 10 here. $12. And 16 right here. So I got 10, 12, 16 toms, 22 bass. And that's the drums. The drums themselves are DW Collector Series, and I got the Tangerine Sparkle. But I bought these online, so I didn't have these custom made. But pretty much standard sizes. They're not like super deep toms or anything. The 16 is pretty deep. I think it's like a 14 or 16 depth. But these I think are 8 and 9 inches, so they're pretty nice. Around the kit, cymbals I'm using, I've got the Custom session hi-hats. And what I really like about these hi-hats is they just, I know everybody says this, but they were just versatile. Like what I really liked was I got the crispy. But they're really nasty. They have a pretty solid rock sound. So what I liked, you know, I kind of like being able to go back and forth between getting some touch, and then being able to kind of go back and forth. Over here, I don't think you can see on that, but I just got an old cracked A16 Zildjian. Everything here is Zildjian. I'm endorsed by Zildjian, and they are the greatest. Love the cymbals. I've always used Zildjian. I've legitimately had like nothing else. So 16-inch crash over here. And then I've got an 8-inch Oriental Splash right here. This is my favorite color cymbal here. It's almost like glass, you know, it's like super sharp, but it also just adds like great impacts for the entry, you know. So that's the 8-inch Oriental Splash. Then I got the 6-inch Fast Splash here. Again, just options, you know what I mean? Just so you don't, I don't know. I feel like the more colors I have, the more creative I can be sometimes. This is an 18-inch medium crash. This is probably 15 or 20 years old. Oh, no, sorry, 20 or 25 years old. This was the first cymbal my parents ever bought me for my first drum set. I like this, just a regular crash. Got a great bell. And I just ride on this one as a crash a lot. So it's got some cool sounds there. Over here in the ride department, we've got the Custom Dry Light Ride. This is a 20-inch. This cymbal's badass. There's no lathing on it. It's just hammered. They don't make this one anymore, I don't think. And actually, a lot of people have commented on the ride. They like the sound of it. I love the sound of it. And it's just a great ride to have in an arsenal. I use it for all of my rock and pop stuff, but it's the jazz cymbals, I think. Really, it's just a nice dry one. So, and if you can tell, the bell of this thing is like the size of my thumb, like from the joint out. So the accuracy on the bell, like I should be like a bell master by the time I get to any other thing. I don't, you know, the only thing smaller than this is like a flat ride. Right. Then over here I've got the 18-inch Custom EFX. This cymbal's badass as well. It's like an explosion. Real trashy, lots of initial impact, quick, dirty decay. That's what I like about it. And my favorite combo of color actually is that with the 16. I just think it's pretty badass. Over here I've got the Custom Session Crash. This is another 18. It's just a little darker, I believe, than this one. Maybe just a little lower. Another great bell. And then over here is my trap stack, effects stack. These are all just junk cymbals. I got a few of these from a friend of mine, Tanner Leonardo. And a friend of his gave them to him because he found them in a trash can. So they are legit trash stack. I only have 2 of what are I think are 14 inches on there, and then like an extra like 8 or 10 on there. So it's just all about making the noise. Right? So pretty cool. Also just goes great with like, or just back. Right? So it's just kind of like a layer to that kind of stuff. I don't change my tuning or anything for any of my videos. I just kind of try to play to the song. So sometimes I'll overplay some things, try to get the drum to bark. And then sometimes I'll choose whether or not I'm gonna play my backbeats. Kind of Todd Suckerman, like all the way up. Or back, kind of Chad Sexton. Giving me more of that kind of Caribbean snare. Right? A lot of times I'll try to decide whether or not I'm just gonna play in the middle. So a lot of my sounds comes from just choice that way. The toms are all tuned minor third, bottom is higher. Bass drum is legit like just a slight bit above finger type. I think that's it. Oh, I got my hardware. Forgot about the hardware. So I just have a Pearl rack, old. I bought that like 2006 or 2007. And then all the hardware is all guerrilla warfare. It's like Gibraltar. I've got a stand. I don't know what that stand is. I don't know what that stand is. There's a DW back there. There's a couple Pearls. I only have a few bottoms. A lot of things were just attachments that I got over the years. I've got a Pearl hi-hat, nothing special, 3-prong with a pedal. Also got that back when I got that. And then I've been using this Yamaha Flying Dragon. This one is old too. I think this is like early 2000s, late 90s maybe. I've got a Ludwig Jazz, just soft felt beater on there. Because again, I just think it gives me some versatility. You know, if I got something super hard, I'm going to get that kind of articulation, but I'll go back and forth between burying this thing and, you know, and then coming off, letting it rebound. Lots of ghost notes with the bass drum comp in there, that kind of stuff. So just kind of having some versatility with that beater. Let's play. I have no idea what I'm going to play, but I'll play a couple things. I don't know, man. Well, that's my setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, just ask. All right, later.